Thank you very much, Baba. It is my pleasure to invite our chief host, His Excellency Governor Ibikunle Amosun, CON, FCA, for his remarks, sir.
He wanted to put me in one big problem. He said I should use the podium of the VP. I think Baba can use it, and the VP will use his podium. Please, just permit me to rest on the protocol that has been already established by Baba Olusegun Obasanjo. But in doing that, I will just probably recognize those on the high table, on this side of the table. And I will start with Baba Mabogunje, Karl Masters, Baba Christopher Kolade, the chair of today's event, President Salif Johnson, the Vice President, the Acting President. Thank you, as always, for being here. All our visiting presidents, our past presidents, my brother governors, former and serving, and all of those that have been actually recognized. Finally, let me recognize in a special way and thank God for Baba Obasanjo. Today is your day. We are all happy and wish you that you will celebrate many more years in good health. I pray that we will all be gathered here in probably 20 years' time to celebrate your centenary. Mama Obasanjo, I recognize you and all the children. On behalf of the government and the good people of Ogun State, I congratulate the chief promoter of this presidential library and the celebrant, Baba Olusegun Aremu Okikeola Obasanjo, GCFR, the chair of today's event, the co-chair, Dr. Christopher Kolade, and all the members of the board of trustees of this presidential library, other organizing committee, coordinators of today's event, and all of those who in one way or another have contributed to the success of this epoch-making program. For me, it is a great privilege to be the proud host of this august occasion, and a huge honor to be in the company of other eminent Nigerians, Africans, and people from other continents of the world who have not only come to wish the father of modern Nigeria a very cheerful birthday celebration, but also to be part of history as this long-awaited world-class library is being commissioned today for the benefit of humanity and the overall enhancement of mankind. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, permit me to talk about one of the titans and icons of Ogun State, icon of Nigeria and indeed Africa, whose contributions to the entire world cannot be underestimated. Baba Olusegun Obasanjo, whom we are all gathered here today to celebrate, is not just an illustrious son of Ogun State, or of Nigeria alone, but an African statesman, a global leader, and an eminent citizen of the world. Baba, as we fondly call him, is the first military ruler in the continent of Africa to have successfully handed over to a civilian government, and the first civilian president to have handed over to another civilian president in Nigeria. He deserves every encomium being poured on him for this enduring legacy. The presence here today of people from across the world is a testament to the fact that he's widely recognized at home and abroad. What do you expect of a statesman who has been an icon of peace and stability across the globe? This expansive presidential library could not have been elsewhere but here in Abeokuta, the capital of Ogun State, the education capital of Nigeria. This library has added another first to the very long list of many positive firsts by Ogun State and our indigene. The very first presidential library in Nigeria And indeed, in the continent of Africa, it's been commissioned here in Abeokuta, the cradle of civilization. And the very first town to have access to Western education in Nigeria. This library will definitely be of a huge advantage to a people that is always eager to learn and to advance human development. No doubt, this presidential library, modeled after the American Presidential Library, will be a veritable source of intellectual material for the social, political development of not only Nigeria, but Africa as a whole. Without mincing word, our dear state, Ogun State, is proud to host this legacy as a center for social, political, and economic think tank and researches. This complex has grown beyond the Olusegun Obasanjo Presidential Library to a community of its own class, where life is not only enriched, but a center of attraction for social, economic, spiritual, educational, and all-round human development. The serene and hospitable environment has not only benefited the people of Ogun State, but all and sundry, nationally and even beyond. It is in continuation of this feat that education remains vital in our 5 cardinal program of mission to rebuild our dear state. Our efforts on education have continued to yield enormous successes, such that Ogun State was adjudged the best results in the recently released National Examination Council (NECO), but we believe that the best is still yet to come as we enter into the home stretch of our administration. In Ogun State, we pride ourselves on producing eminent personalities who have done Nigeria proud. Our people remain pioneers and trailblazers in diverse human endeavors, amongst which are medicine, accountancy, law, politics, religion, commerce, information and communication technology, and indeed in other walks of life. So let me once again thank and appreciate all the members and indeed the chair of the Board of Trustees of this Presidential Library. And let me thank all the management for this hard work that you have put in. Of course, there is no way that I will end this address without once again congratulating our Baba, the man that conceptualized this idea. Yes, it is easy to just say, I want to do this, but the real work will be when things like this is done. So congratulations. I know this will definitely outlive you, outliving so many generations that will come after you. So on behalf of the government and the good people of Ogun State, I want to thank all of you that are here to celebrate with our Baba, and I join millions of people around the globe to wish our Baba, His Excellency Chief Olusegun Matthew Aremu Okikiola Obasanjo, the Ebora Owu, a happy birthday and many, many more years of contribution to the advancement of peace, prosperity, and tolerance amongst humanity. I thank you all for listening. God bless all of you.
Thank you, Your Excellency. We have listened to the 2 words of